Stop scrolling. The dollar just did something it hasn't done since 2022, and almost nobody on your timeline is talking about it. While equity traders are panicking over the S&P sell-off, currency desks are quietly piling into one trade and is reshaping the entire forex landscape heading into the second half of 2026. Today we're breaking down central bank policy divergence and exactly why the dollar is becoming the only safe haven left standing. Here's the setup. The Federal Reserve has held rates higher for longer than almost any analyst predicted at the start of the year. Inflation in the United States is still sticky around the upper threes, and Powell has refused to commit to any clear cutting cycle. Meanwhile, the European Central Bank has already trimmed twice this year, with Lagarde openly hinting at more easing as Eurozone growth flatlines. That gap, the policy divergence between the Fed and the ECB, is the single biggest reason EURUSD has been bleeding toward parity again. Now layer in the Bank of Japan. The BOJ is stuck in an impossible position. They finally exited negative rates, but the yen keeps weakening because the rate differential with the United States is still enormous. Every time USDJPY pushes near 158, traders front-run intervention, and every time intervention fails to hold, the pair rips higher. This is creating massive intraday volatility, the exact kind of environment that rewards traders who use tight execution platforms with low spreads on major pairs. Now here's where the stock market crash narrative ties in. When equities fall hard, capital doesn't just sit in cash, it rotates. And in 2026, with Chinese growth slowing and European industrial output contracting, the dollar is absorbing flows that used to go into gold, into the Swiss franc, even into the yen. Look at DXY. Every time SPX takes a 4% leg down, the dollar index pushes a fresh high. That's not random. That's institutional risk off flow concentrating into one currency. So what's the play? Watch for EURUSD reactions at the 105 zone, monitor USDJPY around the 157 intervention threshold, and pay close attention to any Fed speaker hinting at September cuts. If hawkish language stays intact, the dollar keeps grinding higher, and EUR and JPY shorts remain in control. If Powell pivots even slightly, the unwind will be violent and fast. This is the kind of macro setup that separates traders who actually plan from those who chase candles. If you want more breakdowns like this every single day, hit subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next setup.